Also, taking coaching, preparing, and all. At the end of the day, when they're going and sitting in the examination hall, what they do in those 3 hours matters. That if they're going to give the mains exam or they're not going to give the mains exam. Exactly. That will decide the factor. So, in these 3 hours, they could be knowing answers for few questions, and they may not be knowing answer for few questions, and they could be doubtful about few questions. Because there is a negative marking, how they are supposed to decide. See, basically, what you said is partially right, but I think that coaching also includes the fact that you train your students to write the exam. For example, students who have prepared for civil services or who have written MCQs will definitely agree with this point of mine that they lose at least 4 to 5 marks by marking wrong answers in the OMR. It is as simple as that. You're marking wrong answers in the OMR and you're losing marks. So, what we do is we actually give them OMR sheets. We make them mark it whenever they have a practice test. That is one method of ensuring that they are not going wrong. The second thing is repeatedly we tell them to read the question carefully. They make mistakes by not reading the question carefully. They don't read till the end of the sentence. They read halfway or 70% of the sentence and they feel that it is right and they mark it right. But towards the end, because we have statement based questions, towards the end there will be one mistake, that deliberate wrong that is given in the sentence to make the whole sentence wrong, and that is where you lose mark. So in the coaching center, when you're writing the exam, there should be somebody telling you that you should read the question carefully. You should be marking the right answer in the OMR sheet. These things are very, very crucial for your preparation. And before going to the exam hall also, there are certain directions that we give. We ask them not to do too much of guesswork, 70-75 questions decently, or up to 80 questions, depending on how many you are sure of and how many you are not sure of. So these are certain things that have to be kept in mind. So I believe basically that a student can be trained for those 3 hours of the exam also. 75% of the training can be done outside. 25% can be managed, because this 75% will give you the confidence to manage that 25%. So you mean to say this practice will definitely help them in their judgment? Undoubtedly, they have to practice. The more you practice, the better. In fact, there is a method of practicing. Exam is not just about reading. Exam is about reading, completely, holistically approaching the exam, the syllabus, and then practice. Practice is an essential part. You can't make yourself a dustbin where you're going to dump all the knowledge without knowing whether you're able to apply it or not. Once you start acquiring knowledge, it is equally important that you start practicing. And there are so many test series, there are so many things offered in the market, and I feel that students are wasting a lot of money and time buying all these things initially. I feel that they should first practice previous year question papers. Only when they practice previous year question papers, then they should start thinking of a test series, because nobody can give you that kind of practice that a previous year question paper can give. You get area-wise, topic-wise segregated previous year question papers. First start practicing the prelims part, then move on to practice the mains part. This should be the approach actually.